Okay, let's look at your content rubric for the final for this total unit. The question you need to answer is, how can new learning and technology change the world? Well, the way that we're going to look at this is from three lenses. We're going to look at the past, the present, and the future. So looking at the past and research you have seen on the past that you've already gone through in your time, in this unit, you need to look there first and focus on the topics covered previously and how technology and learning changed their world. Now, in terms of technology, there are definitely some pieces of technology that you can focus on here. You could talk about some of the navigation tools. The printing press would be great. You can talk about the spread of information in general. Think about how you want to focus on this. Second, comparing to the present. What patterns and what changes have you seen that have occurred over time? Standard of living would be one thing you could definitely look at that we discussed already. So standard of living, maybe the one idea that you want to include and you want to find one other one you can discuss. Okay, maybe the way that jobs work, maybe the way that food is produced. Those are a lot of different things that you can focus on and talk about and really make a strong comparison with. And third, predictions for the future. What do you think it's going to mean for the future then? Are we going to continue to follow that pattern? Can we predict for the future what it's going to be like or not? And for this, you do not need to have any references. This is just general predictive, being a little bit creative in the way that you're thinking about things. The previous two sections, you still do need to have references, as you can see, because they're both still on here versus right here. I got rid of that one. So, research the past. What is the impact that learning and technology had on the world in the past, especially the time period we just studied? That's the whole point of this, is to focus on that time period of the Middle Ages, pre-Renaissance, and the Age of Exploration as well. Then compare to the present, comparing the things that you're going to focus on in your first section. Now let's talk about the present. How is it the same? How is it different? You can include some references there. And then finally, the last section is going to be predicting the future. Now, how you create this project is up to you completely. You can do a research paper, you can do a research movie type, you can do a research presentation, you can do some sort of other creative representation. You need to check with me about that though, so that we can be on the same page and so we can agree on whether or not it is an appropriate way of going about doing that. To see all the rubrics for that, there's another folder here called Project Rubrics. There are 4 different sets of rubrics. One is for movie, one's for paper, one's presentation, and one is for the creative representation. Make sure you check out each of those after I give you the okay to do whatever type of project it is that you are going to be completing. Okay? Good luck, and let's make sure this is high quality work, because that's what we're looking for here, is high quality.